Hey guys, there are lots of different ways to track progress while you are trying out macros. And one of those things that could be really helpful is taking your measurements every month or every 2 months. So I have given you a measurement tracker, and I'm going to go ahead and show you where each of those measurements should take place on your body because sometimes it's not always clear. So the first one is your neck. So with all of these, just make sure it's probably easier with another person doing it for you. But if you don't have another person that could do it, just try to do it in the same spot every time and perhaps use a mirror. It might make it a little bit more consistent. So wherever you measure, just try to remember that for next time. Maybe you can use a guide like 2 fingers up from your shoulder, something like that. So just stay consistent. So neck. The next measurement is your shoulders. So that would go around the top part of your shoulders. This way, it's a little bit more difficult. The next are your left and right biceps. So again, your measurements are going to be pretty different if you do it up here versus down here. It doesn't really matter where you do it as long as you're doing it in the same place every time. For me, I conveniently have a tattoo right here, so I can probably line it up with a certain part of that and just make sure I do it there every time. So left and right bicep. Next, you've got chest. For women and men, I would say do it at the fullest part of your chest. Right about there for me. Next is your waist, and it may not be where you wear your pants, but for this measurement, just make sure you're measuring the smallest part of your body. For me, that's about here. The next is upper hips. So that is where your hip bones are, right below your belly button, right around in this range. And then you've got your lower hips, and this is typically, at least for women, the widest part of your body. Let's go around your butt a little bit. So for me, that's about here. That's lower hips. Then you've got your right and left thigh. And again, it's going to be pretty different whether you measure up here versus down here. Just try to keep it in the same place. I conveniently have a tattoo as well, so I could probably just line it up with the bottom of that. So left and right thigh. And then the last measurement is left and right calf. And again, just pick a spot, do it there every time. So I hope this was helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions while you are doing your measurements. Thanks.